Hey everyone, welcome to today's video. Maggie here, and we're gonna be doing something a little different today. It's a little bit of a challenge. I'm gonna be given 3 things that I have to create something out of. So we have everything from product type, the decoration method, and then a theme to go with it. So product type could be a mug, a hat, a bag, a t-shirt, something like that. Decoration method's gonna vary from, we could do a DTF transfer, HTV, sublimation, rhinestones even. And then theme is kind of the wild card. I don't really know what G put in here, but it could be sports, it could be a wedding theme, bachelorette, things like that. So tons of different ways to kind of get those creative juices flowing for you guys, so you can see that anything can be created with what we carry. I'm a little nervous because I don't really know what's in here, so let's just start with which one this is. This is our product type. Ooh, hat. All right, we have a couple ones I know that we have here to choose from. And then this is decoration method. Oops, sorry. Ooh, HTV. Okay. Now this is the wild card one that could really take it anyway. So let's see. Ooh, Cowboy. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so I have a hat that I have to decorate with HTV and give it a cowboy theme. All right. Well, let's take it to the computer and we'll get inspired. All right, now that I have my 3 different elements here, we're gonna head to Pinterest to see what we can find. So I got Pinterest pulled up here. You guys can see it's already giving me some kind of inspiration of things that's probably been searched in my past on Pinterest. So we're gonna search cowboy graphic tees and see what we find. See what kind of vibes. As you can see, there's so many different ones. You have some vintage type vibe, full color, some black and white ones, which are nice. I definitely want to lean more on the simple side versus detailed because of we're dealing with such a small surface area and we're doing HTV, so I'm going to keep it simple for myself. So let's see what we find here. I don't like that Coors vibe, but that's a little too detailed like we said, but I like the color choices. And I'll show you, I could have searched cowboy hat or cowboy snapback, but I'll show you why I don't want to search that. Cowboy hat, obviously, gonna show me a bunch of cowboy hats. That doesn't work. So we cowboy snapback. It's either gonna give me like embroidered or patches, which are great, but not necessarily what we're going for today. So we'll go back to cowboy graphic tees. Maybe we'll go simple. I'm really liking how much red I'm seeing in all of these. So you have like the cowboy killers there, the lover with the heart. Yeah, the cowboy killer seems to be a common one. I think I could make something out of that one, something similar to it. Okay. All right, well I think I have what I need, so let's head to Illustrator and start working on that. All right. So I spent some time designing and this is what I've come up with. And I have 2 options because I kind of wanted to walk you guys through why I'm choosing what I'm choosing. So I have the bold, simple colors, which I think will look great on that gray hat. So I have the red and white. This one over here, I added some black in it. But the reason I think I'm gonna go with our simpler one is I would have to weed all of this. And being it's a small, like 2x3, something like that area for the hat, that might be a little bit more difficult to achieve. But if you guys are interested in doing more detailed things on hats, a great alternative is gonna be doing patches or transfers. That way it's less production work for you, but you're still getting a really cool look at the end of it. And I'll show you when we get to the material of why I chose the simpler ones as well, because we did more textured pieces, which is really cool. So I'll get this cut and I'll meet you at the table. All right, I have everything cut. I have a couple hats to choose from here, and we're gonna use our Walla press hat press here, or cat press, I guess if you wanna call it that. So there's a couple different vibes these are all giving. I like the black, because black is classic, but
because we have the red and white, that would look so good. I like the gray because I like the snapback, the two-tone. And then the corduroy is really cool, but I'm wondering if that's not really the vibe we're going for. Like this would be more, I would say, girly, or you'd want something a little bit different on this one. So I think I'm gonna go with the snapback. I really like the contrast there. Okay, so now we officially have the hat we want. I have my vinyl all cut. We're gonna weed it, and then I'll show you the materials I used. So I decided to go with our Siser StripFlock Pro. And the reason for that is because if you haven't worked with flock, it's gonna be a little raised on that hat. It gives like that velvety, soft, like flock texture if you're not familiar with it. But it's just gonna look a little bit more expensive. It's gonna look really nice and snazzy on there. So we're gonna use flock for both the red and the white in the design. So I'll just weed that real quick. And what's nice about these is these are simple designs. It's gonna take me no time at all to do. Oh, and if you know me at all, you know I'm a gal that likes options, so I did cut a couple different sizes just to play around with what is gonna look best. Because as fun as hats are, it can be sometimes a tricky real estate to deal with. Okay. It's really simple. And think about, like, if you guys were to start to make a ton of these, think about how many you can fit on a sheet, a yard, any of that. When you're making small designs like this, you get a bang for your buck there. Oh, look how good this red looks. Oh, sheesh. Okay. I'm gonna cut them apart. So I have, and I did a little S, I'll take that off. But the reason I did that is because how I cut these, I wanted to really be sure which one was the smaller one. So the S just means the smaller one. And now the other thing is, like, do you go dead center? It's hard to see through the liner. Do I go off to the side? I think I go dead center on something this big. If it was a little smaller, maybe I'd knock it off to the side a little bit. Thermal tape, heat sensitive tape, it's just gonna help keep your designs in place where you wanna be. Just gonna use literally the tiniest bit down there. Oh, there's cardboard in it. Take that out. And then this might take a little bit of finagling, zhuzhing. Hats like this that have the strong crown, you might need to put or supplement a pillow in there. So we'll see. I'll give it a little light tap and see what we come up with in case we do need to extend it. And then there is a handle on this side, and I'm pulling it down, and all that does is just make the hat like taut on it. Oh yeah, we're gonna need a pillow, I already know. I'll just give her a little something, something. Okay, so I will just, I have a little small one, I think it's like 4x4, 5x5, something like that. Press for a couple seconds. See if we're, oh yeah. Got a little fuzzy on there. Okay, so that's not barely on there at all because we're just doing that little tack to get it on there. And then we'll get this one. I am gonna adjust my pressure a little bit here. And you can totally take it off if you want to realign it that way. I'm just kind of eyeballing it on top here. Okay, so hat's all done. Another reason this was a great hat choice is the seam stops here. So if you guys have ever worked with hats, you know sometimes that seam going all the way down the middle can be a little bit of a pain or a little tricky to deal with when you're pressing over it. So this seam stops right there, creating that flat, nice front. You can really see how fuzzy it is. But I'm really happy with how it turned out. Super simple, super clean, and looks great on this hat. Now that our hat's done, we are not done here. We're gonna take it one step further and show you guys how to promote or sell on your platforms. It's gonna start super simple with, I'm just gonna take a picture with my phone. All right, now I'm gonna show you how to market your product. A lot of times small businesses or new people starting out, they will post their product on a table or against a white wall, which works, but let me show you how to step up your game right from the start. Today we'll be using Canva because it's the most user-friendly software for beginners. Canva comes with pre-sized canvases, for example, pre-sized Instagram posts. So all you have to do is upload your artwork to either Facebook, Instagram, and it's perfectly sized. Today I'll show you how to do an Instagram story. Now having a cowboy kind of design, I'm gonna search cowboy and see what graphics photos come up in Canva. All right, I'm not seeing I like here. Keep scrolling. Okay, I like this one, but might be too red. But I like the look of having landscape in the background. I'll search Western to see if I can find something I like there. Let's do Western Field. Okay, I found this, love it. Let's put this here. I'm thinking we can add a Polaroid picture of the hat. We'll add wood background. Lock this together. You can upload photos in the photo tab. We uploaded the pictures I took earlier. We'll go with this one. Now let's go to the edit take. Remove the background and it automatically just removes your background for you. Now that we have the background out, we'll edit the photo in the adjust tab. You don't want to alter the color of the photo. Stay away from like temperature and tint. This is so you don't get any complaints on like the website versus your in-hand product, whether like grays could be too warm on the website and then it's cooler in person. You can mess with the light spectrum until you think that looks good. Okay, let's pretend this company just launched a new collection. You'll want a new banner, put this in the corner, add your company name. You can also adjust the color of the font. And last step, to be a handwritten font on the Polaroid. Okay, now that that's done, let's compare the original to the one we just made. I mean, come on, you guys, this is 100 times better. You can just see the difference is night and day. I also added what would look like an Instagram story because it's so easy to just copy what I just did and make a post-size version of it. Just going this extra step and doing something for your business will definitely bring in more customers. Let me know what you guys think. Would you guys buy this product? I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. This was super fun to make and different for us, and I will see you guys next time.